Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 7th grade junior high volleyball game. West Central is playing Pittsfield tonight here in Winchester. We do have a few other things going on tonight. The high school boys basketball is playing in Girard against North Mac. Our junior high boys 8th grade is playing in Bluffs versus Calhoun. And we have a Scholastic Bowl match at home. We'll be back after warm-ups to introduce our starters and get going. All right, we're about to start here tonight. The starters for West Central, we've got number 4, Kinsley Fryman, number 5, Bella Beer, number 8, Collins Brown, number 10, Kinsey Rose, number 26, Caroline Smith, and number 29, Nora Shaw.
And for the Braves tonight, we have number 5, Kennedy Knight, number 10, Cecilia Ruzic, number 18, Leah Bigelow, number 24, Maggie Bigley, number 22, Josie Fesler, and number 35, Audrey Mendenhall. Number 22,
The ball
Josie
is
Fesler.
Received by Nora Shaw, sent back over the net by Carolyn Smith.
Nice spike by number 5, Kennedy.
Nora Smith sends it back. Big swing by Carolyn. Didn't quite make it over the net there. That ball will go to West Central. It looks like we've got number 29, Nora Shaw, up to serve.
Nice up by 22, Josie. Ball back to the Lady Braves. Our next server is number 24, Maggie Bigley. Out of bounds.
We've got a sub for West Central. It looks like number 16, Bryn Evans, is coming in for number 8, Collins Brown. We've got Caroline Smith up to serve. Good serve.
Oh, off pass
She's
by
got
number
an
10.
ace.
Oh.
Another good serve by Caroline.
Nice help.
Nora Shaw sends it over, and it works out in her favor. Ball back to West Central.
Oh, ball shanked off of number 18, Leah Bigelow.
Caroline's got some really strong serves going. See if she can keep it up. Another good serve. That's another ace for number 26, Caroline Smith. She's got another ace. And I think that's a good call by Pittsfield's coach. We're going to take this timeout as well. And we're back. Caroline Smith is still serving for West Central, going on to try to get her 8th ace. And she did it.
She's got a really nice serve.
She does have a really pretty serve.
Nice try by the Lady Braves.
Serves up by West Central. That was a big swing by number 22, Josie Fessler. She just pushed it a little too far there. Think they were checking rotation, but it looks like everything's fine. So Caroline Smith serves up. And that's another ace for her.
Saved by number 21, Maddie Schrader.
West Central sends it back over quickly, and a good tip by number 4, Kinsley Fryman.
Oh, that was actually number 24 on my end, too.
It's all right.
Not 21.
We've still got Caroline Smith up to serve for West Central. Oh. Big push, pushed a little too high into the ceiling. That ball is going to go back to West Central.
Nice job by number 5, Kennedy Knight.
Good swing and a good block by number 5. That ball is going to go to the Braves now.
Nice serve. A little too far. Number 35, Audrey Mendenhall. A sub coming in for number 35, Audrey. Number 16 will be Sophie Thomas.
We've got Kinsley Fryman. Serve up and good. That's a great spot to land a serve. We're just getting the score figured out over here. So the score is 16-2 West Central. Kinsley Fryman up to serve again. And that's another ace for her. She's got a good short serve.
Miscommunication there.
I feel like that's a hole for a lot of teams.
Yes.
Good place to aim if you're serving. Big swing by number 16, Bryn Evans.
Oh, pushed over by number 5, Kennedy Knight. Next serving for Pittsfield is number 10, Cecilia Ruzich.
We've got a couple subs for West Central. It looks like number 12 is coming in, Kylan Orris, and number 19, Raylan Mitchell.
Checking rotation again.
Have a couple girls mixed up, but it looks like we're all set and ready to go.
Nice serve.
Ball reserved. Sent over by Kenzie Rose.
Oh, number 22 shot it back over. Josie Fessler. We got number 10, Cecilia, back to serve again.
Good
Nice.
short serve there. Sent over by Kenzie Rose.
Just a little too hard by number 5, Kennedy Knight.
We've got another sub for West Central. Kenley Minge, number 9, coming in. And it looks like we've got number 5, Bella Beer, back to serve. That was a good serve by Bella Beer. It looked like Pittsfield might have got a little tripped up on that receiving play. Another good serve, long serve by Bella Beer. Ball's up.
Nice by number 16, Sophie Thomas.
Sent over by number 10.
Oh, nice save by Kennedy.
That was a good up by number 10, Kenzie Rose, but she got into the net.
Ball back to Pittsfield, number 5, Kennedy Knight, up to serve.
That ball is passed up by Kylan Orris and sent over by Kenzie Rose.
Just a little mix up, number 24, Maggie Bigley.
You've got another sub for West Central. It looks like Collins Brown, number 8, is coming back into the game to serve.
Sent over by number 22, Josie.
Big swing by number 19, Raylan Mitchell. She couldn't quite make connection, though.
Back to serve for Pittsfield, number 18, Leah Bigelow. And we have a sub coming in. 35, Audrey, is in for number 16, Sophie Thomas. Oh, served a little early.
Had to serve before the whistle there. Let's try that again.
Leah Bigelow back to serve. Oh. Nice spot for Leah. She'll serve again. Nice, good serve by Leah.
That ball had a little miscommunication there by West Central. Swung a little too hard, sent the ball straight up into the ceiling. We've got a sub. It looks like number 3, Isabella Lovecamp, is coming in for number 19, Raylan Mitchell.
Hit it a little too low for number 18, Leah Bigelow.
That ball is going to go back to West Central, and we've got number 10, Kenzie Rose, serving.
Served to number 22, passed up. Sent over by 35, Audrey.
Big scramble for West Central there. They couldn't quite get it over and in.
Serving for Pittsfield, number 22, Josie Fessler.
Little bit short there. That ball's going to go back to West Central. And it looks like we've got number 9, Kenley Minge. Little short, serve into the net. It's going to go back to the Braves.
Number 24, Maggie Bigley. Just a little short. Ball back to West Central. Oh, timeout.
Nope, that's game. West Central takes that first match 25-10. We'll be back shortly. All right, we're about to start our second match here in Winchester. For anyone who is wondering, we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ashley.
We graduated from Winchester a few years ago, and we played volleyball here. We both go to IC right now. And we were asked to broadcast tonight, so it's our first time. So bear with us a little bit. We're far from experts. We're just here trying to have some fun. All right, we're back here for the second match. It looks like we've got the same starters. And this is Nora Shaw up to serve.
That was a nice up by the libero, number 12, Brayley Sargent. Just couldn't get the next connection there.
Looked like we had a little misconnection. Didn't quite know if the setter was going to get to the ball or not.
Passed again by number 12.
Big swing by number 12. And Collins Brown was just a step behind that ball right there.
Back to serve. Number 21, Maddie Schrader. Nice serve.
That was a good serve. Good up by Caroline Smith, and a big swing for Caroline Smith for a kill. West Central's got a couple subs. Looks like number 16, Bryn Evans, and number 7, Millie Maynard. We've got Caroline Smith up to serve again.
Passed up by number 12, Brayley Sargent. Sent over by 35, just a little too far outside the lines.
Big swing, though. That was a great serve by number 26, Caroline Smith. She really does have a pretty serve. Another big serve.
It's over. Oh, 35. Audrey just couldn't make the right contact there.
Number 12, Braylee Sargent, the libero for Pittsfield, is doing a good job at getting these serves up, though. Another good serve. Sent right back over by number 12. West Central just pushed that ball a little too close to the net.
Looked like number 5 coming in for 22, Kennedy Knight. Served by number 12, Braylee Sargent, outside.
Got number 4, Kinsley Fryman, serve up. That was sent right back over. Set up by number 10 and sent over by number 16, Bryn Evans.
Nice set by number 20, sent over by 5, Kennedy.
We had that ball tipped over by Kinsey Rose. Big swing.
Nice job by number 5 using the block for a tip, Kennedy Knight. Number 24, nice serve by Maggie Bigley.
Was received by number 10. Set up by Bryn Evans to Millie Maynard. Big swing. Just didn't quite follow through with that, so she sent it out of bounds.
Maggie back to serve again. Really high serve hit the ceiling, and it'll be West Central's ball.
These low ceilings here seem to get to people all the time. We've got a sub for West Central, number 5, Bella Beer, coming in for number 16, Bryn Evans. And Bella's going to serve for us.
Nice serve to number 12, Braylee Sargent. And tipped over by...
That was a back set by number 24, I believe. I think it was supposed to go to her hitter, but it actually went over. Worked out in their favor.
Back to serve, 35, Audrey. Nice big serve.
Ball was received by Bella Beer. Nice hustle by Millie Maynard to try to get to that, but couldn't quite make it. Looked like we had a little bit of miscommunication there.
Audrey serving again for Pittsfield. And it goes in the net.
Got a sub for Pittsfield. It looks like number 16 is coming in, Sophie Thomas. And we've got Millie Maynard back to serve for West Central.
Nice pass by number 12. A little over the net there.
Good tip by Caroline Smith and a good swing to make it. I think that was in. I think that was a good swing by Caroline Smith, but officials say it was out, so that ball is going to go back to Pittsfield.
Number 5, Kennedy Knight. Big serve right to the hole.
That was a big serve there. Bella Beer was just step behind. It actually hit off her foot.
That ties the game, 8-8.
And West Central's got Collins Brown back in for Millie Maynard.
Another
Big
good
serve. That was a good up by number 5, Bella Beer. And a tip over by number 10, I believe, Kinsey Rose. And that's number 10, Kinsey Rose, back to serve.
Nice up by number 12. set to 21. Oh, setter was in the net. Number 24, Maggie Bigley.
Got serve up for West Central.
Nice pass to the setter. Tipped over by 21. Found the hole. Maddie Schrader.
Tipped right in the hole. It looked like West Central's feet were kind of stuck there. Nobody really moved towards the ball.
Back to serve, number 20, Emma Noble for Pittsfield.
It's a big serve there. Shanked off of number 5, Bella Beer. Looked like she was just a little bit to the side of that ball. That was a really hard serve. Good up by Bella Beer. Set by Caroline Smith. Kinsley Fryman couldn't quite make connection there.
Nice serve by Emma Noble, number 20.
That was a little bit of a shank there. It's good call for a timeout by West Central. We're going to take it too.
All right, we're going to start again. Number 20, Emma Noble for Pittsfield. Nice serve.
Nice up by Collins Brown and sent over by Caroline Smith.
Pittsfield had a little bit of miscommunication there.
I think we like to call that a bump kill.
Yes, we do.
And we've got number 29, Nora Shaw, back to serve for West Central.
Nice serve to number 12. Set it up. Number 20.
Big swing by number 12. Didn't quite make it over. Number 12 is doing a really good job at getting those serves up, though, to the setter.
Yes. Pass to number 21. And number 20, Emma Noble, doesn't quite get it set up for the girls. Score is 13-12, West Central.
Nora Shaw still up to serve.
Nice up, just a little close to the net by number 12.
And Kinsley Fryman sends it over, and Pittsfield sends it right back. Set up to Caroline Smith, big swing. Free ball to Kinsey.
Passed over. Oh.
It looks like Caroline slid under the net a little bit.
We have number 35 in for 16. Audrey, she'll come in for the front row. And number 21 serving, Maddie Schrader. Just a little short there.
We've got Millie Maynard coming back in the game for West Central. She's subbing in for Collins Brown. And we've got Caroline Smith back to serve. Good
Nice
up by number 12.
By Braley. Sent over by Braley to Nora. Sent back over by 22, Josie Fessler.
Kinsley Fryman with the tip over, and it worked out in her favor. I'd like to see her set her front row just a little bit more, though. See some big swings from West Central here. We've got Caroline Smith back to serve again.
Pass by 21, saved by number 35, Audrey.
Sent over by Caroline Smith.
Big swing by number 12, Braylee Sargent.
Set up by Millie Maynard and attempted to send it over by Kinsley Fryman, but didn't quite push it far enough.
You got number 5 back in for 22, Josie Fessler. And Kennedy will start in the front row. Back to serve, we have number 12, Braylee Sargent.
Serve to Bryn Evans. Big swing by Caroline. Just a little outside. Didn't miss it by much.
And Braylee Sargent will serve again.
Pass up by Caroline and tipped over by Kinsley Fryman. Set up by Kinsley, and Bryn Evans will send it over.
Oh, nice try by number 12, Braylee.
She did a good job getting there, just couldn't quite get it out of the way in time.
West Central breaks the tie with the lead again, 16-15.
And we've got number 4, Kinsley Fryman, up to serve.
Oh, nice try, number 12, Braylee.
Kinsley does a good job at finding that middle hole with her serves a lot. She does it again, but they're there that time. Sent right back over both times by number 10, Kinsey Rose, and it works out in her favor the second time. She hits the hole. And with an 18-15 lead, West Central, Pittsfield calls a timeout.
Back to serve for West Central, number 4,
Kinsley Fryman.
Nice, up by 21, sent over by number 5, Kennedy Knight.
Received by Kinsley Fryman, set up by Kinsey Rose. Bryn Evans tries to send it over backwards. Didn't quite have her shoulders turned the right way.
Number 24, Maggie Bigley, back to serve for Pittsfield. Nice serve.
Serve to number 10, Kinsey Rose. Kinsey sends it back over.
Number 24 with a big bump back over to West Central.
Kinsey back set over the net. Sent back over to Millie Maynard and didn't quite make connection to send it back over.
Maggie back to serve again.
Received by Caroline Smith, set up by Bryn Evans. Big swing by Caroline to send it back over. Pittsfield couldn't quite make connection to get that ball back over the net. And we've got number 5, Bella Beer, subbing in to serve for West Central.
Nice up by 21, Maddie Schrader. Big swing by number 5, Kennedy Knight.
That was a big swing.
Back to serve for Pittsfield, number 35, Audrey Mendenhall. She's got really good serves.
That ball is received by Kinsley Fryman. Set up by Kinsey Rose and sent back over by Kinsley.
Nice up by Audrey. Out to 21.
Another
Maddie Schrader, and another big kill.
big swing there.
Ties the game, 19-19.
I'd say that's a good game plan for Pittsfield to keep setting number 21 up. Serve to number 5, Bella Beer, set up by Millie Maynard and passed over.
Nice job getting it over. Number 20, Emma Noble.
We had a little bit of a shank there. Good hustle by Millie, but couldn't quite make it. And with 19-20 score, Pittsfield leading, West Central decides to call a timeout. All right, we're back. Pittsfield serve. They're up 20-19.
Audrey, another big serve.
Pass up by Caroline. Good hustle by Kinsey Rose to get there. Big swing by Kinsley Fryman. Couldn't quite make it over, though.
Pittsfield up by 2. Audrey's on a run.
Serve to number 4, Kinsley Fryman. Passed up by Millie Maynard and sent over by Kinsey Rose.
Nice pass to the setter by number 12, Braley. And a nice
Good
swing by number 21, Maddie Schrader.
That looked like a good up by Kinsley Fryman, but I think it hit the ground first.
Audrey serving again. Nice
Received
spot.
by Kinsley. She kind of had to dive for that one and send it out of bounds on the other side. Received by Caroline Smith. Set up by Bella Beer and sent over by Kinsey Rose.
Number 35, Audrey, couldn't tell if it was in or out and touched it, then went out. Subbing in for Audrey is number 16, Sophie Thomas.
And for West Central, we've got number 7, Millie Maynard, up to serve.
Nice up by Sophie.
Big swing by Nora Shaw to send that ball back over. Passed up.
Nice save.
Nice hustle to get that ball over there by Caroline Smith.
Set up to Kennedy Knight, and she'll get the kill.
I think West Central shifted forward a little too much there, and we got burnt a little bit on the deep ball.
Kennedy Knight back to serve for Pittsfield.
And West Central's number 8, Collins Brown, is subbing in the game for number 7, Millie Maynard.
Just a little short there for Kennedy. Ball back to West Central. Number 24 back in the game, Maggie Bigley on the Pittsfield side.
And we've got Kinsey Rose serving for West Central. Just a little bit out. And that's the game. So the second match goes to the Pittsfield Braves. So the captains are coming back to see who gets to serve for our third match here. All right, we're back here in Winchester for the third match of the 7th grade game. And it looks like the serve is going to go to Pittsfield.
Number 21, Maddie Schrader.
Ball's served to Collins, kind of in the middle there. It looks like West Central is just a step behind.
There's a nice spot from Maddie.
Serve to Collins Brown again. Nice up to Caroline Smith and sent over by Bella Beer.
Nice pass up by Maddie. Setter number 20 sets up Emma Noble. And number 12, Braylee Sargent. Doesn't quite make the contact there.
And West Central's got number 29, Nora Shaw, back to serve.
Nice up by number 12, Braylee Sargent.
Good set. Passed over in the middle. Nora Shaw gets it.
Nice
Tip
up.
over by Kinsley Fryman. That's a good spot there.
It was a nice up by number 12, Braylee Sargent.
It was. She did a good job getting to it. And we've got Nora Shaw back to serve still. Big serve there.
Nice hustle by Pittsfield. Couldn't quite get it over. Nice up by Audrey, sent over.
I feel like those quick send-overs can kind of catch the other team sleeping a little bit, and I think that's what it did to West Central right there.
Number 5, Kennedy Knight back in for 22, Josie Fessler. Nice big serve by number 12.
Kinsey Rose with the big up. Kinsley Fryman set up to Caroline Smith, just went a little outside.
Ties the game 3-3. Braylee Sargent back to serve again.
Received by Caroline Smith, set up to Caroline Smith, big swing. That was a good up by Pittsfield's libero. Set up by Kinsley Fryman, tip by Caroline Smith. Big swing by Caroline.
Nice up by Maddie. Out to Kennedy, nice swing.
Nice up by Nora Shaw. Big swing by Caroline again.
Nice up, set up to Kennedy, and nice swing.
She does have a good swing.
Takes the lead, and should be number 12, I think, still. Yep.
We've got a
Sargent.
sub for West Central. Number 3, Isabella Lovecamp coming in. I think West Central is just a little slow on their rotation when they're covering those hitters.
Nice serve by Braylee.
Good up by Kinsey Rose and tipped over by Kinsley Fryman.
Nice tip by Kennedy. Nice spot there.
That was a good spot.
Braylee back to serve.
Passed up by Kinsey Rose. Tipped over by Kinsley Fryman.
Nice set out to Kennedy, and she finds a spot in the corner.
Our deep corners for West Central are pretty wide open right now. Let's see if we're going to shift around a little bit to cover those a little better. The ball's received by number 3, Isabella Lovecamp. Didn't quite go where she wanted it to go.
Nice serve by Braylee.
Nice pass by Caroline to Kinsley Fryman, who was a little late on her jump. Didn't quite make it over. And with an 8-3 lead, Pittsfield, West Central calls a timeout. I think this is a critical time for West Central to make sure we're closing in on the gaps and covering our blockers and our hitters, because Pittsfield's doing a really good job at finding our holes.
Yes, number 5, Kennedy Knight, is doing a very good job.
Yes.
With their libero, number 12. Those two make great connections with their setter.
And I'd like to see West Central set the ball up a little bit more so that we can get some big swings. We've got Caroline Smith. There, Kinsley sets her up. Big swing. That was a good up by number 21.
Kennedy Knight kills it down again.
Big swing. West Central's just a step behind on all those digs.
Braley's nice run comes to an end.
And we've got number 7, Millie Maynard, subbing in for Collins Brown. And Caroline Smith back to serve. Had a miscommunication there. Two players went after it, and no one really made connection. So that ball is going to go back to Caroline for the serve.
Pass by 21, Maddie Schrader, and tipped over.
I think she was in the net.
I did too. Passed over by, or tipped over by 20, Emma Noble. And number 24, Maggie Bigley, back to serve for Pittsfield with a lead of 5 points over West Central. Ooh, served a little short. West Central will take the ball.
We hear Pittsfield's players yelling out short server, but those short serves have been working a lot for Kinsley Fryman this game. Very hectic plays here. And it ultimately comes down to a tip by Pittsfield that hit the ground on West Central's side.
Big server, number 35, Audrey Mendenhall, back to serve for Pittsfield.
That's received by Caroline Smith, and back set over by Millie Maynard. She wasn't quite turned the right way, so that went out of bounds on the other side.
Nice serve by Audrey.
Passed up, and big swing by Caroline Smith to try to get that ball over, and it just a little too high there, hit off the ceiling.
Nice serve right over the net.
And that was shanked off of Kinsey Rose. I don't think she just was quite fully behind the ball there. Passed up by Caroline Smith to Millie Maynard and sent over by Kinsey Rose.
Nice pass by Braley. Number 20 sets up number 5, Kennedy Knight, and it goes in the net. We have a sub on Pittsfield side. Number 16, Sophie Thomas, comes in for Audrey Mendenhall.
And we also have a sub for West Central, number 5, Bella Beer, coming in for number 3, Isabella Lovekamp. And Bella's going to go back to serve.
Nice up by the libero. Sent over by Kennedy.
Nice up by Bella Beer and set up by number 10. Big swing by Millie Maynard for the kill. Hopefully that was a confidence boost for Millie there, and she keeps swinging. We've got Bella Beer back to serve for West Central.
Another swing by Kennedy Knight.
Set up by Kinsey Rose. Big swing by Millie again, and that was in.
Pittsfield there had an open corner, and Millie found it.
Bella Beer still up to serve for West Central.
Nice
Good up
by Maddie Schrader.
And that was a good block by number 10, Kinsey Rose on West Central. Let's see if West Central can keep this run.
Nice job, Sophie, getting that short ball.
Caroline gets it up. Back set over by Kinsey Rose.
Big swing by the libero, number 12, Braylee Sargent.
Tipped over by Kinsey Rose again. Oh, we had someone in the net. It looked like it was West Central's Kinsey Rose.
Number 5 on Pittsfield, back to serve, Kennedy Knight. And number 22 back in, Josie Fessler. And she goes short. Libero back in.
And West Central's got number 7, Millie Maynard, back to serve. Free ball over to Millie, set up by Kinsey Rose. Big swing by Caroline Smith. And that was a good up by number 16 on Pittsfield's, but that light made the ball come straight down, and nobody was there to get it. And the serve is up by Millie.
Nice up by libero, number 12. Tips by 21. Maddie Schrader.
Number 10, Kinsey Rose, tries to get that, and I think she forgot she can only hit it twice in that situation, and she just kept hitting it.
Number 20 back to serve for Pittsfield, Emma Noble.
Good up by Caroline Smith. Sent over by Nora Shaw.
Big push by Braylee.
Sent back over by Caroline. That was good deep corner push by Caroline. And we've got number 10, Kinsey Rose, back to serve for West Central.
Hope it was going out, but number 24 kept it live on Pittsfield's side.
Caroline sends that back over. Set up. We have a little collision, but they got it over.
Another collision on Pittsfield's side. Nice hustle by both teams there, but
West Central couldn't quite connect to get that ball over.
we've got number 35, Audrey Mendenhall, back in for number 16, Sophie Thomas. And back to serve for Pittsfield, number 21, Maddie Schrader.
Received by number 10, Kinsey Rose, and Caroline tried to jump and turn on that ball to send it back over and couldn't quite make connection. I think she kind of lost the ball mid-jump there.
Nice serve by Maddie Schrader.
West Central tried to keep it alive, but couldn't quite do it. Received by number 8, Collins Brown. Set up by Caroline Smith. A little too tight to the net there. Kinsley Fryman couldn't quite get to that.
Short serve by number 21, Maddie Schrader. She had a good run.
And this would be a good time for West Central to capitalize on that and go on a run themselves. You've got number 29, Nora Shaw, back to serve. Good
Nice
up.
by Maddie. Sent over by number 12, Braylee Sargent.
Sent back over by Caroline. Sent back over by Nora Shaw.
Audrey goes up for a big swing and finds it on the way down and goes into the net.
Good up. Number 12 there for Pittsfield tried to tip it over. I think she's got a pretty big swing. I think she should have swung on that, but
nice push by Audrey.
tipped back over by Kinsley Fryman. Good spot and sent over. Sent right back over.
Nice hustle by Pittsfield number 20, Emma Noble. Couldn't quite save it though.
It's a lot of back and forth right there, but West Central came out with that point to make the score 17-20. Pittsfield still has the lead, and Pittsfield coach decided to call a timeout there. And we'll be right back. Nora Shaw, serve up by West Central. Barely made it over.
Number 22 sends it back over.
Good spot, but that was a good up by Collins Brown and sent back over by Nora Shaw.
Number 12 goes for the big swing, gets tripped up by number 35, Audrey. I think they're both going for the same ball.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there.
Number 20 goes for the outside set, ends up sending it over.
And number 4, Kinsley Fryman, tried to swing and send it back over, but didn't quite make good connection there.
Number 12, Braylee Sargent, back to serve for Pittsfield and goes into the net.
And West Central has number 7, Millie Maynard, coming back into the game for Collins Brown. And Caroline Smith is back to serve.
Nice up by Braylee. Passed out to Kennedy, and she swings.
Good up by Nora. Good hustle by Caroline. Sent over and out by Kinsley Fryman. That ball is going to go back to Pittsfield.
Number 24, Maggie Bigley for the serve.
Received by number 7, Millie Maynard, sent over the net.
And number 20, Emma Noble of Pittsfield, goes for the kill, and she gets it.
And we've got a timeout, West Central.
Pittsfield with 2 points to go.
I think it's really crucial for West Central right now to keep their heads on straight and really talk and communicate and try to get some of these points back.
Okay, number 24 for Pittsfield, back to serve. Maggie Bigley, see if she can push 2.
Ball is received by Bella Beer. She was kind of falling forward, so she sent that ball right into the net and couldn't quite dig it up.
Maggie Bigley gets the ace, and she's back to serve for game point. And she cuts it short.
And we've got number 9, Kinley Minge, coming in for West Central. Sending Kinsley Fryman, number 4, back to serve.
Nice up by 21. Pushed out to Kennedy Knight, and she gets the kill for the game.
She pushed that deep corner. That's a really good spot. And that gives Pittsfield the win of the third match, 25-20. We'll be
Great
back
job to both teams.
We'll be back shortly for the 8th grade game. Welcome back. We have the 8th grade matchup, and we'll start with our starters for West Central. We have number 13, Erin Crane, number 17, Jada Lawson, number 18, Mia Sievers, number 23, Evan Gregory, number 25, JJ Weber, number 30, Jackie Lashmit. And we have number 55, Ellie Robeson, as our libero.
For Pittsfield, we have number 3,
Datelin,
McAllister, and number 8, Natalie Capps, number 10, Maddie Burton, number 36, Peyton Martin, number 22, Maya Helms, and number 15, Jalen Grimsley. And number 2, our libero came in, Anna Peterson.
It looks like Pittsfield's got the serve.
Number 10, Maddie Burton with the serve.
That ball was sent up by our libero, number 55, Ellie Robeson. And number 25, JJ Weber, couldn't quite make connection with that to send it back over. Serves up to Ellie Robeson again. Off the ceiling and straight back to the ground.
That gives number 10, Maddie Burton, an ace. Nice serve.
And nice hustle by Ellie to get that ball back over. Roll on the net. I think that
save by 15.
And sent right back over by number 13. Good hustle play to get that ball back over. Number 17, Jada Lawson.
Set up to 22, and she bumps it over.
Mia Sievers sets it to Jada. Tipped over by number 23.
Pushed out to 22, and she tries to find that deep corner.
Good setup. And good send over by number 25, JJ Weber, for the point. And that'll send number 17, Jada Lawson, back to the line to serve.
Passed up, number 2, Anna Peterson. Set to 15, Jalen Grimsley.
Passed up by JJ Weber.
Big swing by number 22.
Pushed up by Weber and sent over by Gregory. Number 22 for Pittsfield did a great job with hustling. That's Maya Helms, and sending that ball over for that kill.
Maya is back to serve. And she gets the ace.
Robeson there couldn't quite decide if she wanted to pass or set that ball, and it ended up going right through her hands. So they subbed in Jackie Lashmit for her. And that ball went to Jackie. It was a good up. It just was a little too high, hit the ceiling, and came back down.
Another ace for Maya Helms as she goes back to serve for another point.
That serve was deep to the back corner to Jackie Lashmit. She couldn't quite get backed up in time to get behind that ball. She's hitting the same spot with her serves.
And Maya Helms hits it short.
That was a good run for her, though. West Central's got a sub. It looks like number 20, Carly Kendall, coming in for number 13, Erin Crane. And Carly Kendall will go back for the serve.
Nice serve to Anna Peterson. Setter set it to number 8.
Big swing there.
Natalie Capps. And we've got number 36 coming in the front row for number 2. Number 6 is 36 is Peyton Martin.
Set up by Jada Lawson, miscommunication, and the ball hits the floor. West Central coach, rightfully so, not too happy about that, and calls a timeout. We have the score right now, Pittsfield 8, West Central 2. And we're going to take it also. If I was to guess, West Central's coach is probably not too happy with our communication, so let's see if that improves here.
We have number 15, Grimsley, back to serve for Pittsfield.
Received by number 30, Lashmet. Sent over by Sievers. Big block there by number 23.
We have a sub for Pittsfield, number 35, Willard, in for Grimsley.
Libero back in for West Central to serve. Ellie Robeson.
Nice hustle by Pittsfield. Didn't quite make it back over.
A nice serve there for Robeson.
Passed up.
Nice swing by number 30, Jackie Lashmet, on that overpass.
Overpass by Helms. The point goes back to West Central.
Serves up by Robeson. Big tip over by number 10, Maddie Burton for Pittsfield. Sent it right to the hole.
Back to serve for Pittsfield. Number 8, Natalie Capps.
Sievers with the pass up.
Big swing by number 10, Burton. Didn't quite make it over.
So that ball is going to go back to West Central and put number 18, Mia Sievers, up to serve.
Set outside to number 10, Burton. Big hit for her.
That was a good setup play, and it just got shanked off of Jada Lawson a little bit there. She couldn't quite get behind the ball.
Number 3 for Pittsfield, McAllister, back to serve.
And that's received by number 20. Sent over by Lashmet. Big swing.
Tip by 22, Helms.
Number 25 sets it up, and Lawson swings and sends it over.
Big swing into the net for Helms as well. We have a sub for West Central, number 13 coming in for 20.
That's Aaron Crane coming in there. And number 25 up to serve.
Gonna be sent over by Burton.
Received by Robeson. Set up by Sievers. Big swing by Lashmet for the kill.
Tip off of 35, Rayleigh Willard. Ball back to West Central.
And number 25, J.J. Weber, back to serve still.
Set outside.
Passed over. Set up by Lawson. Hit over by Lashman again.
Big swing by Helms. And she'll get the kill. Libero back in to serve. Number 2, Anna Peterson.
I think if we're West Central right now, we need to focus on covering our holes.
15 in the front row, Grimsley.
Nobody talks or goes for the ball there for West Central. And that ball is going to hit the floor inbounds.
Peterson gets the ace, and she goes back to serve.
West Central coach shifting some people around to hopefully get this ball received here. That's passed up by Weber to Sievers. Big swing
Set
by Crane.
outside to Burton, and she pushes it over.
Set up by Lawson. Big swing from Crane again. Didn't quite make connection. I think she was hitting it on her way down. Couldn't quite get it over the net there.
Peterson back to serve again for Pittsfield. She gets it over.
Serve to Robeson. That was a good up. Set up by Weber, sent over by Lawson.
Big swing by 22, and it goes out.
That was a good idea to try to push that corner, though. Just couldn't quite get it in there. Looks like number 3 subbed in for the libero for the front row there. And that was number 30, Jackie Lashmet, with the ace.
Anna Peterson on Pittsfield, number 2, libero, goes for it. Doesn't quite make it. Nice pass by Burton. Set by Peterson and sent over.
Passed up by Weber. Set up by Sievers to Lawson for the kill.
West Central catching back up, 11-13.
Lashmet to serve.
Anna Peterson goes to receive, and it goes off. Out.
Another great serve by Lashmet. Forcing the Pittsfield coach to call a timeout here. And we'll take it too. All right, we're back here. Jackie Lashman up to serve for West Central.
Pass by Burton, goes over.
Passed up by Weber, set by Sievers, big swing by Crane. Can't quite get her timing down here.
Burton goes back to serve for Pittsfield.
And we've got a sub, number 21, May Reeder, coming in for number 13, Aaron Crane.
Short serve by Burton, just tips the tape.
I think West Central, that's a tough serve to receive, but we got caught watching a little bit there.
Nice serve by Burton.
Received by Lawson, set up by Sievers. Big swing by Weber.
Pushed out to 22, big swing, and hits the back corner. That'd be Maya Helms.
That was a pass up by Weber to Lawson to May Reeder. Big swing. She sent it out of bounds, though. There's a pass over by Jackie Lashmet.
Set out to Helms with a big swing.
Sent back over by Weber.
And number 8, Natalie Capps, goes for the overpass and kills it.
That was a good hustle by Weber to try to get back to that ball, but couldn't quite get under it to get it up. Good up by Weber. Good set by Sievers. Lawson tips it over. Push by Sievers.
Pushed out to 22, tips it over, and gets the point. Burton still back to serve.
Received by Lashmit. Good pass up, but unfortunately nobody was there to set that ball up.
Big serve, goes way out of bounds for Burton and gives West Central a point, 13-20.
That's going to put Jada Lawson to the line to serve for West Central.
Passed up by McAllister. Attempted to be pushed over by 22, Helms, and doesn't quite make it.
Lawson's serve is up and a little far, out of bounds. Serve up.
And Helms gets an ace.
Pass by Sievers. She had her shoulders facing out of bounds a little bit. She's just got to turn those a little bit.
See if Pittsfield can push 3.
Passed up by Weber, straight to the ceiling. Looks like she's just standing up on the ball a little bit. That ball's going to go back to Pittsfield. Passed up by Weber.
Helms passes to the setter and sets outside to McAllister, and she gets the kill off the net.
Big swing. We got game point here for Pittsfield.
Nice
Pass
serve.
up by Lashmit to Lawson to Gregory.
And Anna Peterson goes for the pass. And it's shanked off to the side a little bit.
It looks like West Central's got a sub, number 20, Carly Kendall, coming in to serve.
Pass by McAllister. It goes over.
Kendall receives that. Lawson with the push. Attempt pass over, but that hit the ceiling. So that ball stays with West Central, and we got Kendall up to serve still.
McAllister passes again. 15 has a little mix-up and didn't really know what to do with it. The ball goes back to West Central.
Good serve by Kendall. She got lucky with that one. Rolls over the net. And we've got a timeout called by Pittsfield. right, West Central, Carly Kendall with the serve. Miscommunication from Pittsfield there, and that lands inbounds for the ace for Carly Kendall.
West Central catching up here, 19-24, still game point for Pittsfield. Number 8 attempts to send it over, Natalie Capps. I think just out of frustration, they're trying to do anything they can here.
I agree. That was a good up by the libero there. Big swing for Pittsfield in the match here.
That was McAllister on Pittsfield.
So that gives Pittsfield the win for the first match, 25-20. We'll be back shortly.
For me, anyway.
We're back here for the second match. It looks like we have the same starters for both sides. And West Central's going to start with the serve. You got Jada Lawson serving for West Central. Just barely out there. That point goes to Pittsfield.
Number 10, Burton with the serve.
Little miscommunication there. Weber ended up going for it, but not in time. Shanked it off. That ball's going to stay with Pittsfield. That ball was served out.
By Burton.
Going to give the ball back to West Central, and number 20, Carly Kendall's going to come in to serve for number 13, Erin Crane.
Set up to number 8, Natalie Caps.
That was a good dig by number 17, Jada Lawson, and she sends that over for the point.
Good pass by McAllister. Set outside to number 8, and she gets the kill.
She sends that to the corner where we have no one covering. Libero Robeson's going to come back in for Lashmit, Jackie Lashmit. And then we have number 15, Gracie Lashmit, coming in for number 20, Carly Kendall.
Back to serve for Pittsfield, number 22, Helms, and she gets an ace.
Jackie Lashmit, I think, thought that ball was going out, but didn't quite follow it to the line, and it ended up being in.
Helms with a deep serve.
To Weber, to Gracie Lashmit, and Lawson sends it over.
Attempted saves by number 15 and number 10 for Pittsfield.
A good hustle, but couldn't quite make it back over the net. Jackie Lashman's going to come back into the front row for West Central. And Robeson back to serve.
Serve to Peterson. Oh no, that's Franklin. And McAllister puts it away.
It's a big swing there that went right through our blocker's hands.
Grimsley back to serve for Pittsfield.
Ball received by Gracie Lashmit. Good hustle to get there for Lawson, and Jackie Lashmit just sends it a little too far over the net.
Grimsley with an ace, just right off the tape.
Gracie Lashmit with the attempted pass up, but couldn't quite make it there in time. That's served to Robeson. Good pass up.
Pittsfield tries to get that back into play a little bit there, and it's called a lift. Serve will go to West Central, and we have number 35 coming in the back row.
West Central's got number 18, Mia Sievers, up to serve. And she gets the ace.
Passed off to the side by number 22, Helms.
Mia's got some pretty serves, too.
Passed up by Willard.
Big swing there for the kill. She sent that right to the hole. That middle hole has gotten West Central in some trouble in both the 7th and this 8th grade game.
Caps back to serve for Pittsfield.
That's a good serve, and Lawson's there to receive it and send it back over.
McAllister trying to put it away with the overpass.
That was a big swing by Weber there. Pittsfield tries to save it, but couldn't quite get it over in 3. And that's going to send number 25, J.J. Weber, back to serve. Number 13, Erin Crane, subbing in for West Central's number 15, Gracie Lashman. Good serve sent back over and tipped back by Lashmit. Set up by Lawson. Big swing by Lashmit and went outside.
McAllister back to serve for Pittsfield. Deep serve. That goes out of bounds.
We've got number 23, Gregory, in the game. And Jackie Lashmit back to serve.
Nice up by Helms. set to Burton, and she sends it over.
Digged up by Severs, set up by Lawson to Gregory, who couldn't quite make the connection to get it over the net.
We have 15. Grimsley coming back in for Willard in the front row. And Martin with the big serve, and she gets the ace.
Good up by Weber there, just nobody communicating to get to that second hit. Good up by Jackie Lashmit. Sent over by Lawson. Set up to number 10 for Pittsfield, and she just had her shoulders turned out of bounds and sent that ball out of bounds. West Central's Jada Lawson up to serve.
Passed up by Franklin. And
The overpass, and we had Mia Severs and Evan Weeder up with that block.
some miscommunication between Pittsfield. Gives West Central the ace.
We've got a 9-11 score here. Pittsfield still has the lead. Jada Lawson up to serve for West Central with another ace. Good call by Pittsfield with that timeout. And we're going to take it also. We're back here. Jada Lawson for West Central still up to serve.
Franklin with the pass, and Grimsley sends it over.
Sent over to Weber, to Lashmit. Sent over the net by Lawson.
Burton pushes corners and works in her favor.
Good hustle play by Severs and Gregory on that last play. Just couldn't quite connect to get it back over the net.
For Pittsfield, Burton goes back to serve. And it's short. Ties the game back up to 12-12.
We've got number 20, Carly Kendall, coming in for West Central to serve. That was a good serve just right over the tape there for Carly Kendall for the ace.
McAllister goes for the pass and sends it too far over.
Another really good serve by Kendall for West Central.
Helms with the pass, and number 8 goes for the kill, and she hits the back corner.
Our back corners just aren't moving very quickly to get to that ball. And we've got number 15, Gracie Lashmit, coming in for West Central.
22 with the serve.
Weber with the pass. Lawson with the hustle play to try to get to that ball, but it was a little tight on the net.
Pittsfield ties it back up, 14-14, with Helms serving.
Pass up by Weber to Lawson. Big swing by Sievers.
Outside to McAllister, and she hits it in the net. Ball back to West Central.
Got Jackie Lashman back in the front row for Evan Weeder. Serve by Robeson.
Passed up to McAllister for the hit, and she gets the kill off the block.
Jackie Lashman almost had that block there. She just didn't quite push it up and close her hands on that.
Martin back in the front row. Grimsley serving.
And served to number 15, Gracie Lashman. I think she just should have taken one step back there, but didn't quite make it and hit off her chest. That was a good placement for that serve right in the back corner for the ace.
Grimsley still serving. Deep serve.
Pass up by Robeson. Good pass sent over by Weber.
Nice up, Grimsley to McAllister, and she gets the kill.
It's a good swing. She's a good hitter.
Yes, she is. She's got a really good swing.
Yes, she does. And we have West Central calling the timeout. What do you think West Central's coach is telling their players right now?
Close the gaps on blocks and push over and
Communicate. I think we
that's always been a big one for us. Even when we were in high school, communication always lacked.
yes, I agree. Communication and covering the holes
Yes.
is a big one.
There are a lot of open holes.
I think the deep corners get us, and that middle we like to call the donut.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if our back row does a good job of moving and covering those open spots, we'll be in a lot better shape here.
Still have Grimsley for Pittsfield back to serve, and she gets short. Ball back to West Central. And number 35, Willard back in for Grimsley in the back row.
We've got number 18, Mia Sievers, up to serve for West Central.
Willard with the pass up to McAllister, and she rolls it over.
Pass up by Weber to Sievers. Jackie Lashman hits it over. Sent back over by number 10.
Pittsfield puts up the block. Don't quite get it.
That was a big swing by Jada Lawson. She looks like she might not have really meant to do that, but it worked out in her favor. Sievers with the serve.
Helms with the pass.
Good back set.
To McAllister.
And that was a good swing. I don't think Robeson quite read that right. I think she thought she was going to go to the corner, so she wasn't quite in position to make that pass. Pass up by Gracie Lashman to Lawson, and Gracie sends that back over.
Tipped over by the setter, and she gets it.
There's that donut spot we were talking about. And we've got number 21, May Reeder, coming in for number 18, Mia Sievers. Ball is up to Robeson. Good pass. Set up by Weber. Pushed over by Lawson. It's sent right back over the net, and Weber capitalized on that and got herself a kill. West Central's got number 13, Aaron Crane, coming back into the game. And Weber is back to serve.
Pass by Holmes. Set out to Burton. She tips it over.
Good hustle by Weber, set up by Lawson, and a big kill by Jackie Lashmet.
Grimsley back in for Willard in the back row.
And Weber still up to serve for West Central. Good short serve there, sent right back over.
Was up by Helms.
Set up by Lawson, sent over by Lashmet.
Some miscommunication between Pittsfield and Willard back in for Grimsley on Pittsfield's side.
And West Central just tied the game up 20-20. Weber with the serve that went right over the tape for the ace. West Central regaining the lead 21-20.
Passed up by McAllister. Will Martin with a swing, and it goes out.
Big swing there. And Pittsfield calling a timeout. We've got a few other things happening within West Central Athletics the rest of the week. So on tomorrow, January 29th, we've got boys basketball at Pleasant Hill. And then January 30th, we've got girls basketball playing at 5 o'clock for the Carrollton Tournament Consolation Semifinals. And then this Saturday, January 31st, we have the FFA Blue and White Gala at the WGS Gym at 5:30. And that will be $10 for the meal. And we're back here with the game. And we've got JJ Weber still up to serve for West Central.
McAllister passes it up. Tipped over.
Passed up by Lawson to Jackie Lashmet with the big swing out of bounds.
McAllister back to serve for Pittsfield. See if they can pull back ahead for the win.
Good up by Weber. Good hustle by Lawson to get to that ball. Big swing by Robeson. Little too big of a swing. Went out of bounds there. Pittsfield ties the game back up 22-22.
Another big serve by McAllister, and it goes out of bounds.
And it looks like we've got number 23, Evan Gregory, coming back in the front row for the libero. Jackie Lashmet with the serve.
Passed up by Willard.
Aaron Crane trying to capitalize on that overpass and send it out of bounds there.
Martin back to serve, and Grimsley back in the front row.
Ooh. I think that ball was out.
I agree.
But it was called in, so that ball is going to go back to Pittsfield.
Martin with the serve, and it goes out.
That one was definitely out. Ball back to West Central. We got a tie game 24-24. You got to win by 2. So see what West Central does. Jada Lawson with the serve.
Franklin up to Grimsley, and she passes it over.
Oh.
Just over Franklin's head and tips it out of bounds behind her.
West Central almost had miscommunication there, but May Reeder sends it over for the point. Jada Lawson with the serve here. Good pass up.
McAllister the swing, and
Big
goes into the
swing.
net.
Just a little short. That gives West Central the win of the second match. And once again, we're going to 3. We'll be back shortly. All right, we're back here for the third match in our 8th grade game. It looks like we've got the same starters for both sides.
We've got Anna Peterson back in libero instead of Franklin on Pittsfield's side, but other than that, things are the same.
Good deal. West Central's got number 17, Jada Lawson, back to serve.
Passed up by Peterson. Set to the outside, Grimsley with the swing.
Passed up by Weber, set up by Lawson.
McAllister passes up. Outside to Burton, push to the corner. And she gets it.
That was a good corner spot. West Central did a good job by having someone to cover that position. She was just a step behind there.
Burton back to serve. And she gets an ace.
Good serve, dropped just right in front of Weber there in the back middle. I think West Central's got to be on their toes here and ready to move to the ball.
Big serve to the back, and she gets another ace.
She sends that one deep, and I think West Central players were moving forward on that one and just didn't get there in time. That serve. Shanks off Weber and then off of Lashmet. That was kind of impossible to get to and get over the net there.
Burton still serving for Pittsfield.
Severs with the pass. Good up to Lawson, to Gregory. She didn't quite make connection there.
Burton with another great serve.
Lashmet sends it over. Weber sets it up to Lawson, to Gregory, and they couldn't quite make it over the net there.
Natalie caps with a big block there. Sends Burton back to serve again.
Weber tries to use her hands there, and it rolls off the back and goes behind her, out of bounds.
Burton with another great serve.
Good up by Severs. Lawson gets there and sets up Gregory, and she passes that ball over.
Grimsley sets up Helms, and she gets the kill.
That was a good swing just right in front of Robeson. She couldn't quite get there in time.
Another great serve by Burton.
West Central has no communication there and lets that ball drop right in between two players. West Central's coach rightfully not too happy about that.
Burton sends it out of bounds. West Central gaining their first point.
Number 20, Carly Kendall, coming in to serve for West Central. And number 13, Erin Crane, takes a seat.
Grimsley with a quick pass over. Caps goes for a big swing and hits it on the way down into the net.
West Central's got another sub, number 25, J.J. Weber, coming back in for number 15, Gracie Lashman.
Peterson passes it up. Caps
Free
sends
ball.
it over.
Over to Kendall, to Lawson, to Severs for the big swing. Gregory trying to hit that overpass, and once again just had her shoulders facing out of bounds and sent that ball right out of bounds.
Helms back to serve. And she gets the ace.
That was Weber trying to receive that ball, and it looked like she didn't quite get behind the ball and Shanked off one of her arms there. There's Weber with the good pass. Tipped over and out of bounds by Lawson. Once again, I think our girls just need to focus on what direction their body's facing before they try to hit the ball over.
I agree.
And West Central coach calls a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Pittsfield serving.
Helms with another great serve.
Nice up by Weber to Lawson. Back to Weber.
Caps just taps it back over. Does it again.
Lawson does a good job of staying out of the net there. Robeson with the good pass up. Set up by Lawson to Weber.
Off the block, passed up by Helms and sent over by Peterson.
That ball was sent back over by Gregory. Big
McAllister
swing
with a
there.
Big swing, goes out of bounds.
We've got number 30, Jackie Lashman, coming back in to the front row. And libero, Ellie Robeson, back to serve.
Passed up by Helms, set out to McAllister and gets called
That was
for lift.
Yep. She couldn't. I think the ball was a little too low there, and she still tried to set it.
Yep.
Robeson with the serve.
Passed up by Helms, set outside to McAllister.
Big swing. Good up by Weber. Lawson sets that up, and Robeson comes from the back row to hit that over, and Pittsfield sends it right back to that hole.
Grimsley. And she's back to serve as well.
Pass up by Kendall. Set by Lawson, hit by Severs.
McAllister set up again. Big swing. Gets it again.
She's got a good swing. We've got to, if we're West Central, we've got to try to get a hand on that. And it looks like that's what West Central's coach is telling them right now.
Grimsley with another serve.
Passed up by Robeson. Set by Lawson, over by Weber.
Nice reach for Helms. No one else able to get to it. Sub in for Pittsfield. We have number 35, Willard in the back row. And number 4 in for the front row, and that's Mackenzie Walden.
And West Central's got Mia Severs back to serve.
Helms with a pass. Sets up to McAllister in the middle.
Jackie got a hand on that.
McAllister with a block.
That was a good read by McAllister to reach out and
Yeah, she did reach for that one.
send that ball back over.
Caps back to serve for Pittsfield.
Passed up by Lawson, hits off the light or the ceiling. I think the light. And goes right back to the ground. Got a 16-5 lead for Pittsfield right now. Good serve to Lawson. She sends it back over.
Nice job by Pittsfield getting that ball back over.
Set up to Lawson with the free ball.
Pushed out to McAllister. Big swing right there in the middle.
Can't say I blame Pittsfield for continuing to set her up.
She finds the holes, that's for sure.
Yep.
Caps again serving for Pittsfield.
Robeson with the pass up. Severs with the set to Jackie Lashment for the kill.
Good swing by Jackie.
Yeah, she made good connection on that one.
Mm-hmm.
West Central's got number 13, Aaron Crane, into the game for number 20, Carly Kendall. And J.J. Weber back to serve.
McAllister goes to make contact and doesn't quite make it.
That was a good short serve there by Weber.
Pass by Willard. Out to Burton with the push, and she gets it.
She hit the hole.
McAllister back to serve for Pittsfield.
I think if we're West Central, we need to read our tips a little better too.
McAllister misses her serve. The ball goes to West Central.
We've got 23, Evan Gregory back in the game, and serves up by Jackie Lashment.
Willard overpasses, and number 23 on West Central.
That is Evan Gregory that hits that back down for the kill. Jackie Lashment with the serve again. Short. That ball goes into the net. And she takes a seat, and libero Robeson comes back into the back row.
Number 36 back in for Walden into the back row. And Grimsley is back in for Willard into the front row.
Pass up and over by Weber.
Grimsley with the kill.
We had an attempted block there by Gregory. It missed her hands and went off her head.
Martin with the serve.
Good pass by Lawson. Set by Severs. Big swing by Lawson for the kill. They did a really good job of getting all three hits and executing them well. We've got number 17, Jada Lawson with the serve.
A nice pass by McAllister, sent over by Caps.
Set up by Severs to Gregory with the swing.
Sent over by McAllister off the ceiling.
Lawson to Severs. Severs passed out just a little too tight to the net there. Gregory couldn't quite get to it.
Number 10, Maddie Burton back to serve for Pittsfield.
Pass up by Mia Severs. Gregory tips that over.
Grimsley goes for a block and is a little too late.
And West Central's got number 20, Carly Kendall, coming in to serve. Her serve is up.
Peterson with the pass, set out to Caps with a big swing and gets the kill.
Kendall dives, and it looked like it may have hit off her shoulder or her head and sent straight to the back wall there.
Helms back to serve. She seems to have really great serves and goes for quite the run. So we'll see what happens here.
Kendall with the pass up to Gregory, sent over by Lawson.
Set outside to McAllister with a big swing, and it goes out of bounds.
West Central's Jackie Lashment coming back to the front row. And Ellie Robeson back to serve.
McAllister with the pass. Gives it right back to McAllister to push over.
Lawson with the good tip coverage. Jackie Lashment with a good swing for that kill. Robeson still up to serve for West Central.
Nice pass by Helms. Peterson sets it up.
Lawson with the pass. Little miscommunication there, and Weber tries to go after it and can't quite get it up.
Grimsley back to serve for Pittsfield. And we have Martin back in the front row.
Kendall with the pass up to the ceiling and came straight back down to the ground.
Game point for Pittsfield.
Big serve to Kendall.
And
Same thing. That serve was hit hard and went straight up to the ceiling. So we have the score for that third match, 25-13. Pittsfield taking the win.
Good match between the two.
Yep. We're going to sign off.